Hi guys, welcome to Dazzling Handmade. Today we're making some Christmas tags. Super easy, but it looks complicated. Alright, so I pre-cut everything and I'm gonna use this background from a Christmas stamp set to give it some details, which I'm gonna emboss with gold. And it's gonna look very nice. And this part is gonna go on the background. So did this with the Versamark, and I'm gonna repeat it on this one too. So boom, there, and the Versamark. Now I need to put on the embossing powder on it. I'm using this gold glitter. And always tap on the top to make sure everything falls down. When you open it, it doesn't make a mess. I like to put it on one corner and then let it slide down. Very nice. And if there's any that you don't like where it is, then use a fine brush to fix it. Repeat the same thing on the other paper. And this one's only stamped partially because it will be in the background, so I don't need to be showing all over. And then heat it up. It can get very hot, so make sure you don't hold it with your fingers. Nice. I love it. I love embossing powder. I already embossed this red ornament, which will go on top, and now we'll need to make a hole in it. Yeah, this came out not the greatest, but it's okay because I will glue it on the bottom. So for the second one, I've learned from my mistakes and I went in a little more deeper, very gently. I'm using this amazing art glitter glue, which for this I have to make a separate video because it's amazing. This tip, it can get into anything. And the glue itself is very, very good. So I love using this glue for anything paper related. Looking very nice. Now we're gonna put on the decorations, which is already here. These are pre-cut, so whenever I need some, I just pick a few out and there you go. It saves so much time. In the Missy, I'm gonna do some Versamark stamping. Just brush it over the edges because I want to give it a little gold texture. It's gonna look very, very nice. Little details, you know. Heat it up. You can slightly see the changes. And it's also making it a little bit stronger. So it's just an extra layer of protection. Just little dabbing. So for the first one, I always place them where I want to see them, to make sure that I like it before gluing anything. So always prepare what you're gonna do. That looks very nice. So it is time to start gluing. See, it can get into tiny, tiny little bits very nicely. And this tool helps so much. These ones are really cute. I think I can also use this die cut for something with ocean, like to do an under the sea, because it kind of looks like algae. If you're not really sure what it is, then my first guess will be it's algae. But it's not. But it looks very similar. Very nice. If you want to see all of my die cuts collections, I have a playlist for die cuts and I show them by theme. So flowers, Alice in Wonderland, only with Alice in Wonderland, animal stamps, tiger, meerkat. There's meerkats, monkeys, bears, rabbits. It's all in their own playlist, but it's not everything I have, so it's coming slowly. If you want to get a notification, make sure you hit that bell button. See how well it's sticking? I shook it and nothing fell off. And also I show a lot of stamps, and I have over 3,000 washies and a few thousand stamps, so there's a lot of things to do. I love these because it kind of looks like antlers. So if I find one of the reindeer die cuts, I can use this as the antler, and I think it would look very nice. Yeah. And I like how one curves to the right side and one curves to the left side, so it makes it look very, very cute. And a little leaf for extra details, and this one is gonna have a red flower. Glue. Not a lot of glue needed because it's very strong. That's gorgeous. Now we just need a rhinestone. In the last video I used a smaller one, so for this one I wanted to use a bigger one, so it's different. Very cute. And repeat on the other one. It might be a little too big for this one, but I want it to match, so that is. And now just need the yarn. Fold it in half. You got this little mid section. Put it through. And then put your finger in there, in that little hole. And pull the strings through the hole. I know a lot of people probably know how to make this, but I'm sure there are some who don't. So here's an explanation. I really like this way of tying it because you can undo it anytime. If you need to loosen it or change it, there you go. And we are done with these Christmas tags. I hope you got a little bit of idea what to do on your next project, or just see something pretty. Really cute tags, and homemade, handmade is always showing love. So I think people appreciate whenever you give them something handmade because it comes from the heart and it looks very cute and unique. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.